right, we're getting to the picks and bans finally. All right, so faculty will be on the blue side here. And playing ducks, I don't know why they're actually called Dax. PD might be a better tag in my opinion, but either way, LeBlanc, Kha'Zix, and Leona all being banned out here. And Alulu as a second ban out of the side of playing ducks, and immediately Nidalee banned out as well. Jax, will he get banned? Will he get played? Well, we'll find out here. And it looks like they will take their time on this last ban, but banning out 3 potential supports. Looks like they don't want to see in faculty on that Leona. Let me look at the players real quick. So we have Prawn Bear, Obvious, Sigu, Cedrian, and Mountain. And Chris, Blood Dragon, No Way For You, Intix, and Nurok. And Jax will be that final ban here. So now in faculty, what do they want to pick? Let's see, what can they possibly go for? They have Aurelia open. They could have Elise if they want. They have Lee Sin as a potential. Oh, wait. Face and band sounds, yeah. I forgot about those. And it looks like Aurelia will be the first picker. So now will Lucian and Karma get picked up here on the side of playing ducks? Or will they go another route here? And they're actually going straight for Thresh and Ziggs at the same time here. Pretty quick picks from both these teams. And they seem pretty content on what they want to pick up here. And now we could see an AD carry and support role picked up on the side of Infaculty, or do they want to lock in their jungler? And right now they are hovering over Elise. It looks like they do want to go with her there, as we do see Lucian picked up as well. So that will be taken away. Playing ducks, what do they want to go for here? What will they match up with with a Thresh? Sorry, Caitlyn maybe? Or do they want to go bursty route? Usually Graves works better with like a Leona. It looks like they're not really satisfied. They're really obviously talking quite a bit here, not really sure what they want to go with. And I feel like they should pick a jungler with their AD carry so they can leave that top laner for last. But they already know what they're up against too, so. Renekton will be hovered over, so Renekton versus Aurelia. And now Graves will be locked in as well. So it looks like we might have a Karma Lucian lane in the bottom. Let's see what Cedrian picks up here for the last choice for Infaculty. They need a mid laner to go up against Ziggs. LeBlanc is open. No, she's not because she's banned, Jason. Just testing myself. And it looks like they want to go for Orianna. They're taking their time though. They don't really have, this is the same thing we had last time. There's no real way to get the ball in there. There's no ball delivery system. I guess you can count Elise, but I don't know. Oh, they do switch to Morgana last second. Okay, so Morgana Lucian up against this Thresh, Graves, Ziggs, and Renekton combo so far. Any other jungler? Let's see. A Xin might not be terrible. What else? An Evelyn? I'm not really feeling the Evelyn too much. I don't know. I mean, Xin can be stopped by Morgana, but so can Evelyn. I don't know. I'm not 100% satisfied with that pick, but it comes down to what are you more comfortable on right now, and I'm assuming that Evelyn is that champion he feels a little bit safer. But we'll switch Nocturne here last second. And Nocturne will get locked in. So we'll have an Aurelia versus Renekton in the top lane, Elise versus Nocturne in the jungle, Orianna versus Ziggs in the mid lane, and Lucian and Morgana up against this Graves and Thresh here. So obviously let me know in chat, guys. Also via Twitter at @JKaplan, what or who you guys think is going to win this one. Parkinson's cameraman though, what? West. Okay. Let's see what you guys have to say. Okay, I see a report, Jason. The stream of the castles that we're talking, I don't believe I actually have a link anywhere, but you can check out the League of Legends page, or the games page, and find the most likely. Playing Ducks right now. Let's see if they have what it takes. I saw that look on the right side. I saw you look at the camera. Wherever you are, I saw that. Trying to play it off like he didn't. See West. Yeah, DeFranz, fortunately that vote doesn't really work too much. Did you see my face? No. No. I'm kicked back, feet up on the table right now, relaxing. No reason to show you my face. And I actually wonder if they actually had to remake the game, or if they're actually going to be going into the game here in just a second. All this talking makes you think that they had to remake it, but I'm hoping that's not true. All right, so we got N Faculty up against Playing Ducks here in a best of 3. And find out who will be going up against Tick Trick Duck in the grand finals. And well, right now, like items, nothing really stands out in my eyes. I do see a door and shield start though by Thresh here, so a little bit extra regen in that laning phase. And let's see, both teams looks like they're gonna head straight for each other here. And let's see who gets advantage. Ziggs might walk straight into them. I believe he might have spotted out Aurelia. Morgana now gonna transition over to the side a little bit here. You see 4 men in that tri-bush on the side. Playing Ducks here. Possibly looking for a fight. And instead it looks like they're just gonna back off, so.
Dead or about to be.
What's that look for, Finn? Neither do I. That's a bad summon. I don't even know what's going on. Now we do see, who all is that up there? Nocturne, Graves, Thresh, and Renekton. So are they gonna go for a blue steal? I think I'll try for that late invade here, because at least we'll be starting up blue at the same time.
Minions have spawned.
So that very well could happen. So you're about to hit that 145-minute mark. They start to move out here. They start heading towards the blue. But that will be an Aurelia spotting that one out. Or will she? They're going to come in a little bit late. And when we see the wards get put down, it looks like they actually do spot them, leaving that immediately, realizing that they can't go for the blue. And they will force Elise to go over to the red buff here. Successful steal coming from the side of Playing Ducks. Now the question is, can they maintain both of their buffs here? White Cat going to be stolen away as well. Renekton will just obviously teleport down towards that bottom side, but there's a 2v1 happening, as you can see, initiated by the side of Playing Ducks. Someone in chat's like, God damn it, Finn, say hi to us. He actually can't unless he comes over here and gets a headset. But he can talk to me. He can whisper me sweet nothings in my ear. But I don't think he's going to. He's a little bit rude. I wish he would. He's not even paying attention to me right now. I'm just talking about him and he's not even looking at me. He's more watching the stream. Looking at Twitch chat now. Okay. Anyways, 4-man push on the top side here on the side of Playing Ducks. And what we see that respawned on the side of Faculty, they're actually going for a blue steal here. So we're going to see 2 buffs picked up for Elise, which a little bit slower. That means they're not going to be able to push that turret down as fast. And they actually haven't even started pushing to the turret here. They're going to lose their first turret before they even start attacking the bottom one. And the side of Playing Ducks can continue to just push this. There's no reason for them to back away. There's no one there to stop them. And yeah, they might lose a tier 1 turret on the bottom lane, but they're going to get at least a tier 2 on the top. So completely worth it for them in the end. And now you have to think about wave clear here. The Nocturne, Renekton, Graves, going to be so damn easy to clear out these waves. On the other side, though, it's not as easy. You see that first turret will finally fall, but that tier 2 turret on the top side is already very low here. As you see, dropped below half-life. They're going to pick that one up, and they're going to back away or go for the inhibitor turret. Go for the inhibitor. Be a man. Be a man. Go for the inhibitor turret. Come on. And instead, they back away, and they will just take down that tier 2 turret. And they will lose on their own. So just 2-for-2 trade here. More of a current meta strat out of both teams than we saw in the games just prior. Need to bribe him with muffins. He has tons of muffins there. He's just not eating them. Oh, I think he just realized there are muffins. No, you got muffins. I don't like chocolate, so. All yours, man. I had some of the food upstairs anyways. Yeah, I'm pretty full. I'm sitting here, I can feel my stomach just like splurging out over my jeans like a cupcake or a muffin top. Yep. Right now, Dragon will start up here on the side of Faculty, but they have been interrupted. They're forced back, and they unfortunately will not be able to take it here. But 2-for-2 tower trades, gold pretty much dead even between both teams. Mid lane left on an island basically here. All right, so hitting that 5-minute mark. And you can see a little bit of a CS lead mid lane for Ziggs, but 2 CS doesn't really mean much in the end. 18-29 between the AD carries, and 10-3 or 10-4 now between the top laners. But see, what I want to know is Aurelia freezing the lane? Because as you can see, Graves and Thresh are not doing that. And that forces Renekton to leech some XP off Nocturne in the jungle. And then finally head up towards that top lane when the lane finally does push out, but Lane Ducks might be a little bit in trouble here. And right now, Renekton going for a gank onto mid lane, onto Orianna here. Will flash in, won't hit the stun. Pretty sure that flash wasn't needed, and Orianna will escape here. So being forced to use both summoners when Renekton only had to commit to one, works out for him. Cupcakes are fake muffins. It's a little bit of normality returning to this game here as the 80 carries and supports go bottom. Hook gonna land onto Morgana here. Not gonna come in as well. The fear actually will not go off as Morgana has tethered it with her flash. Meantime, Elise will be going for a gank on this top lane, but we'll just commit to pushing the lane in here. And well, now with Nocturne pushing, you can't really push too well with the Nocturne right now. As you see, he's taking a lot of damage. The Dark Binding is always a threat here. And they get a minimal amount of damage onto the turret. Now they're forced to back away. I personally hate cupcakes. I like muffins better. Give me a poppy seed muffin and I will be happy as hell. I don't have those here actually. The good Costco ones, oh man. Like so bad for you, but they're so damn good. You see double Doran's blades out of both top laners here, as well as Aurelia going for a Sheen with that that sapphire crystal. The 30 carriers do have that vamp section here. Dark Binding gonna connect on the Thresh. I'm not going to commit for it here. Pastry equality. Kind of a slow start from both these teams. I honestly expect this just to be a slow game in general here. Let's see, in a best of 3, there's no reason to blow your first game. Might as well play it safe. Play it smart here, and obviously with the way the meta works, you take those turrets and then you do absolutely nothing with it. And right now, well, Aurelia head in CS, obviously, so kind of went on her lane, but doesn't have to compete against Renekton here. All right, but Dragon Maid's starting out because Renekton has nothing to do. And it looks like they will have all 5 men here. Morgana gonna come in, the Dark Binding's gonna connect here. And you can see they're very low levels, so this Dragon does a lot of damage. Thresh so low on life. Flash comes in from Elise. He's gonna get the steal onto it as well. And Faculty lock that one down here. Will he lock any more here? Will that first blood finally come in? The repel gets pushed in back towards the backside. Orange with a nice ultimate comes out. They pick up 2 kills. Lucian getting a double. And we'll have 2 traded back over on the side of playing Ducks here eventually. As Blood Dragon picks up 1. And Ziggs picks up 1 as well here. So it's a 2-for-2. And in Faculty do secure the Dragon with the steal, so they come out ahead with a 1.3 thousand gold advantage. More importantly, Lucian, with those 2 kills for his team, he's got a huge chunk of income, especially if you pair on the Dragon on top of that. Might be able to have that BF sword now. Banana nut muffins, Finn. Have you ever had a good banana nut muffin? Yeah. Whenever I go back to the US, I'm going to bring you back a banana nut muffin. and you are just going to... Have you ever had an orgasm in your mouth? Because that's what's going to happen. That sounds really bad, now that I think about it. Let's take that back. Let's focus on the game here. We're about to hit that 10-minute mark. I want to see that first dragon was taken. Bloodthirster picked up now for Lucian. And the BF Sword plus the Vamp Scepter picked up for Graves. And both mid laners going for that Themes and Holy Grail, though Orianna is a little bit of a step ahead with that finished Codex. Can I actually speak, understand German? Nope. And well, Morgana was going for a little sticky gank right there on the Ziggs, but unfortunately does not connect here. And obviously now Lucian and Morgana really have nothing to gank, or no, not to gank, but no lane to push. Obviously, since their lane is shoved up into Graves currently on that bottom side. So now they have to roam somewhere else. And typically you rotate into a mid push now. But Ziggs with that blue buff, a little bit hard to whip clear against him. And well, Giant's built now picked up for Renekton on this top side here. I've lost all focus now, Finn. You need to save me. I've completely lost all entire focus for this game. I just hate this meta. It's so boring. You take 2 turrets and then you go back to farming. It's just like, what was the point? And you can see now Nocturne coming around for a gank on that bottom lane. He's currently level 8, so he has that ultimate up here, and well, this is a very high kill potential for him. Morgana has flash, Lucian does not, and the hook unfortunately does connect, but there will be a black shield there, and we're trying to bait it even more here. And they're just waiting for him to push up just a little bit here for Plain Ducks to pick up this nice, easy kill. And you can see Plain Ducks are trying to bait it in the best they can. And the faculty, they're just not having any of it. And there's no ward, obviously, in that bush. And yet, they have the assumption that Nocturne is there here. And the wave finally shoving up. Nocturne has backed away. They finally do ward the bush up. And he does escape that one here. But Renekton will be heading down from the base. Looks like he will be looking to push this lane as well. Actually, might even have a thresh hook, or a lantern, sorry, coming in here. We'll walk into the bush. We'll be spotted by the ward. And we'll just continue to shove this one in here. So he's trying to get his farm 84 to 48. And that's the difference between Aurelia freezing and Renekton not freezing, which is going to result, obviously, in a huge, huge item difference here. Fluid's tower defense. That was actually really awesome. Our monkey tower defense. I played quite a few of those games. Oh dear lord, it is hot in here, Finn. I am sweating. Alright, but now you can see the bottom lane of Faculty. I mean, they're pretty much just freezing on all fronts. They freeze top lane to a certain extent, then just shove it all in. They freeze bottom lane to a certain extent, then they shove it all in. And it would be smart for them to just, once they go for the simultaneous shove, just group up, push middle, and have that 5-man squad there. Renekton cannot afford to miss out on this farm in the top lane. Let's see, you see Nocturne going for the Berserker Greaves, going for the Wriggle's Lantern into that Pharaoh Flare. And there's really not much of a CSC build up anywhere else besides that top lane. And Renekton now he's trying to do what he can to freeze the lane. Okay, he's doing that great of a job. As you can see, Prawn Bear just sitting up there on your minimap. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. But Dragon is up at about 20 seconds, and they stole it, so they should have the timer. And both teams now going to head up towards this. We do have the teleport recently used by Chris onto that top lane, and Prawn Bear will have his up here, so as long as they can bait this out, this is going to be very, very deadly. And this could be a huge lead built up for Faculty here if they play this one correctly. Nocturne out, pushing in. Looks like he did go back to base and ran down towards the bomb side. Nocturne's going to be used here, but he will finally get off onto Elise here. But Lucian there to turn it around, as well as Morgana. Dark Binding going to connect onto Renekton. Will the ultimate as well for Soul Shackles, but doesn't matter. Sedgen picks up the kill. And Faculty will pull away with the kill lead here. And now they're looking for Dragon as well. Rayleigh going to get the stun or the slow onto Ziggs. The Cocoon will not land, but you can see them able to chase the rest of the team away. And at least will just barely survive off to the side here. And he's got to be careful. Ziggs ultimate, unfortunately, is down for a lot longer. Will not be able to be used here in this fight. Morgana and Orianna both trying to zone. Nocturne trying to come in from the side. Will he go for the flash steal? He actually just might walk in. He doesn't get it though. And that will be Morgana taken down, but at least gets a kill on Nocturne. They're looking to turn this around still further as Sush is being chased down instead. They take a win here and just back away instead of committing for that one. And they have now almost a 4,000 gold lead here, only 15 minutes in. There will be turret number 3 here as they decide to push middle. Realizing that they fortunately lost on Dragons, so at least get something out of nothing. They are still behind here. The Rigger's Lantern has been completed now. Nisi Lord Draw picked up by both mid laners. And that Triforce is now almost complete for Aurelia. Even now Lucian building up towards his Triforce has the phase completed. And I see Nocturne rotating up towards his top side here, maybe looking for a fight, maybe looking for a kill. Doesn't have ultimate up though. Let's see what happens. 113 to 68 CS, so almost double the CS currently at the top lane for Aurelia. We'll have Lucian right behind her. Is he going to stay in the bush? Oh, he will peek out. And they will go for the turret here. Nocturne will come from the side. And they probably actually can't win this one. So they're going to be forced to back away. Lucian doing some good chip damage you see right there onto Renekton. Now Elise and Thresh both heading up from the mid lane here as Morgana, Orianna, and Ziggs all follow. And right now, in fact, they're looking to even this up here. Looking for the damage on the turret. Looking for the kill on top of it. And honestly, they might have it here in just a second. And there it will be. And Faculty picks that one up here. Culling coming out looking for a slower stun or something. And Nocturne is very low life as Lucian's still coming in. The Cocoon, unfortunately, believe did not connect, and they will just back away here. Morgana arrived a little bit too late. Teleport going to be used into that bomb side by Aurelia just to make sure that turret does not fall. And that'll even things up just a little bit more here. 33 in turrets, 43 in kills in favor of Faculty, and they do have that 3.6 thousand gold lead still. Oh, the chair leads back. Oh, nice. Okay. Whew. So still, this game being very slow. I mean, this is kind of the theme of this at least first game, and I think of the series, to be honest. I mean, with TTD, and obviously, a game early on we saw, there was a lot more action, a lot more fast-paced, a lot more kills coming in, but obviously, Penta, unfortunately, did lose out on that one because of it. But this team's just trying to play it smart. And I think they're waiting for a couple of major items complete. I'm pretty sure Aurelia has money for a Triforce when she goes back. And I think Lucian probably has money for a Sheen now. And that is going to give them a major damage increase. You see Renekton going in for his Sunfire Cape right away. And you see that Hex Drinker picked up on Nocturne here. Graves going for that Bloodthirster, I believe, stack shift combo. I'm sorry, Bionic, I can't really help you with that. Dragon obviously was taken not that long ago. It's 2 for 2 for Faculty. I want to say Dragon could be the next point of a fight, but I don't want it to be that. I mean, I don't want to see the game progress this slowly here. So obviously both teams try to freeze the lane wherever they possibly can. Triforce is now done for Aurelia. And I think right now, just hands down, the side of Faculty are just way stronger when it comes to these fights. They're a little bit scared to force them, as we can see. 137 to 95 CS top. That's actually a lot better than it was previously. It was almost a 60 CS difference earlier on. Now it's only about a 40. No, well, instead of pushing top, just going to back away. See, this is the thing. You put some aggressive wards down in the enemy top jungle, then Aurelia can keep pushing, you know, by herself. We'll be able to see Nocturne coming in most likely if you put correct wards down. And then they could push at other lanes, but instead I feel like they're throwing away their advantage. I really wish I had more to say right now. I really do, but it comes down to End Faculty has the lead, but they're not applying pressure anywhere. They're waiting for Dragon. They're trying to get trying to build off of a small lead and trying to get it, you know, to a much bigger extent before they do finally go for a push. But you know, like teams like an LCS and Challenger Series, if they're in this position with this kind of a lead, they would be able to push that. And the longer this game goes on, the more time that Playing Ducks has to get back into it because of all the money they'll be getting from CS here. We're kind of getting caught out, forced to flash away. And Dart Bunny will not connect onto Ziggs here. Anybody can take that lantern away and escape. And Dragon is now up here. Playing Ducks looking to take this one finally, as they have lost out on two, you know, so far in this game. Well, that Dart Bunny and that will connect here, as well as some damage from Orianna. And Seam Nocturne already knocked down to 3/4 life. Cologne gonna come in from the side. Hook will not land, but Nocturne goes straight in the backside towards Lucian here. But look, the rest of his team is completely cut off, and this is a bad fight for the side of Playing Ducks here. But we see this side of Infactor taking forever to finish anyone off. Obvious gets the kill finally onto Thresh here. They're looking for Renekton now, and he does escape just barely here. And Orianna has ultimate up. He has the ability. You can win this fight. You have ultimate, Orianna. You can easily win this. And yet they're getting poked down here. Morgana trying to zone away Ziggs. Gonna get the ultimate or the ball from Orianna. Dude, all it takes is just one ulti to kill them here. A cocoon follow-up as well. Ziggs cannot survive that. And they are being way too scared for this one. But here goes Morgana. Dart Bunny not going to catch yet again. And they will get the slow though. Force the flash out of Ziggs, and he will back away. But this is bought time for Nocturne to return back towards this Dragon. And it looks like they're trying to take it down as quick as they possibly can. At least a little bit of lock that one down here. That'll be 3 for 3. And a nice teleport comes in for Renekton, but it's Dart binding up. And he's not able to participate in that fight. So after all that, with just one kill and a Dragon, number 3 of the game, going over to in Faculty. Hunting Guy, Sork Boots picked up for release on the side of Faculty. Death Cap now done though for Orianna. I see a couple of wards being picked up on their side as well here, so maybe they're looking to finally be aggressive, finally go for a push in the middle. They are now almost 6,000 gold ahead at 5.7 currently. And we see the Negatron Cloak now done for Renekton. The Death Cap, unfortunately, still on its way for Ziggs, and maybe even a Zonia's actually if he needs, but he does pick up the Death Cap. And he will have his little bit of power spike in damage. Oh, now in Faculty. I'm trying to think how it comes down to sieging a turret. They obviously have Lucian. They're about to get a team that has great wave clear with Renekton, Nocturne, Ziggs, and Graves. So they need to just pull them away from the turrets. Maybe lure someone down towards the bottom side of the map, and then finally go for a push middle or go for that push top. And I think if anyone does show their face bottom, that will be the sign for a push onto this turret. Alright, well, at least joining Lucian on the top side here. Renekton, not sure if he's going to escape this one here. Lucian will be able to track him down. Slice Knife's going to be used. Renekton will build up some distance, but he can't dodge away from the Cologne. That would be such a pick up the kill. I think that's the 4th time I've ever seen the Cologne actually get a kill. And the rest of Playing Ducks will try to capitalize off of that. And unfortunately cannot go for that tower. And they will back off. comes finally that push with that kill they have on Renekton. Maybe onto this middle lane, or are they gonna actually go for like a red steal? As you can see, they're taking out some pink wards, trying to get their own aggressive wards in. And they do have 3 sweepy lenses to 2, but here's the push on the top turret. Ziggs ultimate gonna come in. It's gonna clear out the wave here, and now Elise kind of getting locked under the turret. Will be able to repel away, and that turret will fall, and Nocturne he'll fall as well here. Really gonna pick up the kill, and they will be able to back off. So now that gold that they've been building up is now extended to that 7,000 mark. This is where the snowball really should come out. They can easily take this game here. Looks like they might even go for Baron. We saw last game, though, how bad that can be for your team. Unfortunately, Penta went for it twice and lost them both times, and that completely got TTD back in the game. And so they're going for Baron. That should go for a push on the middle, looking for a free turret. And Dark Binding will connect onto Thresh, but Michael can come in after that. Now they're just backing away. Maybe waiting for the wave to clear here. Nocturne up in 2 seconds. And they will actually not take the middle turret. So they're going to back off. They're going to buy. Maybe go at this again with new items. There, game's done. Turn up a little bit more for you guys. I obviously cannot tell how the sound is, so you have to let me know in chat. So let's see. Feral Flare done for Nocturne though. And I like Feral Flare on Nocturne. The thing is, if you get like early kills, I think you can build basically like full DPS with the Blade of the Rune King, Feral Flare, and just ult into the AD carry on the other team and completely wipe them out. You can see the side of playing decks. They realize Baron can actually happen here. Blow wards over that wall, wait for someone to check it and clear it out. And they're gonna go for the hook and maybe the kill off of it. So they do back away, not committing too much time for that. Let's see now, between the AD carries, Triforce has been completed for Lucian. And that pickaxe and longsword going for that last whisper. On the side of Grey, as you see, he has that pickaxe, longsword, and he has the Bloodthirster and Fan Dancer done. So his last whisper coming in very, very shortly. Faculty, I imagine they have to be going for a push right now. I mean, yeah, Dragon's up in 1:15, but you have all the gold lead you need. You're up 7,000 plus gold here. And even having a raylet with that stinger done. You have a fed jungler with a Random's Omen now. And you have a Void stat picked up for Orianna. This has to be... It has to be a push. It just really does. And I'm expecting it. If it doesn't happen, I'm actually a little bit disappointed in Faculty. I thought they'd be a better team than that, where, you know, they knew when they could push, they knew when they had the advantage, and well, right now, I don't know if it's nerves, you know, being offline here, or what, but they are struggling to do anything right now. Alright, so Kindle Gem has been picked up, so it looks like Chris is going for that Spirit Visage here. Getting pretty tanky, but the Zephyr has been completed now for Aurelion. 28 minutes with only 10 kills total. Both teams just... They're waiting for one team to make a mistake here, and I feel like playing Ducks are the ones to do it, because allowing Aurelion to continue to free farm this top lane. 30 CS lead, but the items is completely different. Unless there's no turret to take at tier 2 here, so you will be able to shut the lane in, but they're going to go for Dragon. You have to be careful. They cannot afford to lose out on this one here. Cologne comes from the side, trying to hold them off. I don't think it, unfortunately, will be enough. Morgana might be able to ulti into here as they do fall back off the Dragon. And they will be able to pick it up here. But Chris might get taken down, and just to say that, it looks like Thresh might be the one here as he will actually stay alive for a little bit longer. Mountain will survive here with the ultimate from Orianna and himself. Ziggs will flash away and escape that one. But look how damn low Thresh, Ziggs, and Renekton all are. And, well, Lucian, he's had it. He picks up another kill. They lose out on Dragon, but now they're going to get 2 kills and the turret from this. And maybe an even 2. So finally the breaking point coming in here. And actually, instead of going for turrets, they're going for Baron. And, well, they easily could do it here as well. And Baron, that drops ridiculously fast with this team here. They will have it 9-3 now. And let's see if they can go for that final push here for the game. And if you guys are wondering why there's these lag spikes, which is actually a really long one now that I think about it, we're actually piggybacking off the German stream. That is the main stream here, and we're just pulling their feed and casting off what they see. So I actually don't have a client in-game, and I can only see what they show me. So, how much gold, how much more of a gold lead do they need? They're at 9,000. They have the Last Whispers done. Advantage is coming up next now for Lucian here. Chaos Crucible's even done for Morgana. They have the items they need. They have the lead they need. And yet they're still struggling to push here. But with this Baron, this is the thing for me. If this Baron, if they don't push for anything and they don't take anything, I'm going to be very disappointed in the lineup. I'm a faculty where they completely have the advantage, and yet they're completely blowing it away by allowing Plain Ducks to to drag the game out. And obviously, PD are going to be more than happy for that to happen. Like, why would they care how long this game's going to last? Because they know they're behind by a lot, and just the more time they get, the more fun they're going to pick up, and the much more even these fights are going to be here. But we do see Elise and Lucian pushing bottom, Morgana and Orianna middle, and of course Aurelia in that top lane. And again, they're just split pushing here, and they're not really gaining any ground. They might finally get some damage onto this middle turret, but as you can see with Graves and Ziggs there, the wave clear's a little bit too strong for them to do that. And with that blue buff up, they're looking to contest it, maybe steal it away, and it looks like they should be able to. Getting that off of Ziggs will be actually a big win for them. Reducing the amount of mana he will have here, and obviously the cooldown reduction. So maybe we're going to finally see that push coming down middle here, as Aurelia is going to continue shoving top lane up against Nocturne. He's actually going to drop down, it looks like, from the top side, head over towards middle and look for the fight. This could be finally what we're waiting for. Nocturne going to be heading down from the base as well. Aurelia kind of getting caught out, but we'll be a little bit too quick here, and we'll be able to back away with the help of that Zephyr and those Alacrity boots. Right now that middle turret already down about half HP. All it takes is a couple hit from Lucian, and it looks like it will get dropped here. So 5-3 in turrets, and finally, in Faculty are on the push. Alright, so they've gotten one turret. I know they can pick up another. I know they can do it. And let's see if they do go for it. Now let's see Ziggs, Graves, and Nocturne all put out some pretty damn decent wave clear here. And as you can see, that turret already dropped very, very low. Look at that. Look how fast it drops and how hesitant they've been to really go for it here. They're going to pick that one up here. That'll be 6-3 now. And they're looking for it to push onto this top inhibitor turret. And they have a mini wave already there. They have a Aurelia there as well. The hook going to connect onto Elise, but they don't really care about that one. That's fine. Probably the better of the targets here, and that Ziggs ultimate will come in. Look at the damage it does on Elise, and he's going to jump on right away here. He's going to get away from the fear. Sejan picks up the kill with the Cologne, and they survive that one. They have the Baron regen, they have the Bloodthirster on him as well, and that should be enough regen and enough lifesteal for them to push in and get this turret down. That was a good move by Blood Dragon, but unfortunately it didn't work out. I commend him for the dive because that was probably exactly what they needed to do to get back in this, but get the kill on Lucian, which he didn't have anyone to join him in the back line. And, well, now Arnold is up. This has got to be the push here. Aurelia instead gonna actually push up middle. Let me force Sona back away so they can at least secure one inhibitor turret, if not two. And they're gonna back. Why? Why back out? You have a man advantage. You have Nocturne ultimate down. You can easily get an inhibitor turret. Yeah, they do back off. They want to keep farming up. And Aurelia's going to go down towards that bottom lane and pick up a huge chunk of farm here. But this, I don't know, this is how you lose games. Like, if you keep applying the pressure, what are they going to do to you? Oh, well. They have a 12,000 goal lead here. 34 minutes in. They have a Zhonya's coming up soon for Orianna. They should have, well, whatever that Negatron close is going to turn into for Aurelia here in just a few seconds. even the Leandry's Torment done now for release. Over on the other side, we see Nocturne going for Bilgewater Cutlass. And now Dragon being done here on the side of Faculty, like, I feel like they don't need it, but it looks like they're just trying to complete a couple more items, so maybe it'll work out for them. Let's see what they do pick up when they do go back, though. Oh, Morgana hasn't really picked up anything. Aurelia went for a Guardian's Angels, so that might have given them what they needed for that one, or for that that item. And that should make these fights pretty damn one-sided here, if they weren't enough already. And, well, let's see, where are they going to go for it? They have any lane they can choose. It looks like they want to shove on top here. Baron up in about a minute, so maybe they're going to hit that top lane just so they can stay near it. And obviously could have a really split push with that teleport. It looks like that's exactly what they're going to do here, as you see her moving over towards that bottom lane. And she's going to pull someone with her here. And if anyone goes up against her, she can 1v1 anyone. Like even Renekton here. She just has to make sure that her teleport is not interrupted, so she can get down to that dragon if they do need her help. But I would imagine they probably won't. But we'll see. Group of 5 and sneak bottom and Hib. The thing is, they don't even need to do that. They don't need to sneak anything. They can win these fights hands down. Just they're really scared to go for it, which is something that confuses me. If you're a team, this caliber, you should know when you have the advantage. And obviously, it's a little bit harder to do when you're in game and you can't see what I can see, so I can understand that. But I don't know. Hopefully they'll go for a fight soon. Hopefully they realize that, yeah, we're ridiculously far ahead. Which is look at the items tab. As you see an Infinity Edge ahead by Lucien compared to Graves. And they still are working slowly towards the top side. Baron now up. And that might be the last final thing. The final nail that they need. Or the last bit of confidence they need to push in for the win. And right now, Nocturne, a little bit of walk away from that one. Cocoon not going to connect either. And then we'll head back towards middle Renekton. Going to shove out bottom lane though in the meantime. And where is Aurelia? She's actually heading back down there as well here to maybe catch him out. Ziggs will use on top side. They will lose on their top turret though. That is one inhibitor turret finally being taken away. So we are at 7-3 in terms of those. And now, they're waiting for Aurelia to shove out that bottom lane. I feel like they can group as 5 and take an inhibitor turret, or inhibitor if they wanted. And that Dark Binding does connect here, but not a lot of ability power on Morgana's side. And Aurelia is still back pushing bottom. Has teleport up. And they back away. It looks like they're going to go for Baron here instead of going for that inhibitor. But they have to be careful. Obviously, Nocturne can give her that wall very, very quickly. But he also doesn't have that execute onto Baron that can make it so easy to steal away. And so here we go. There's actually no... As I said, I see one get put down. There was no ward on the side of playing Ducks here, but now they will get that vision that they need. Now where that pink ward is stalling a lot of time here. Aurelia pushing that bottom lane with Renekton to defend against it. Aurelia should be able to win out against this one. Also can take turrets down pretty damn quickly with her items. You see the rest of playing Ducks, they're pretending to back away. They're just trying to maybe help out Renekton here, but that Baron already very, very low in life here. Will they go for the finish onto it? Of course, we're going to see this bottom lane instead. They will secure it. Nocturne ultimate will be used. It looks like he won't even get the Lantern. He'll be taken down. And that is a Baron and 1 kill coming in. And potentially the end of the game here. 50 seconds left on Nocturne before he does return back to life. And Aurelia going for that bottom inhibitor turret instead of even going for Renekton here. He's popping his ultimate, trying to chase her away. He really doesn't care. Ziggs get caught out by the Cocoon and the Dark Binding, and he'll be taken down instantly. And now Elise, well, going for that middle turret with the help of that regen. And that will be the second inhibitor turret taken down here for the side of Faculty in just a few seconds. And there will be the first inhibitor as well. The top one is available. They don't care. They're going to push for the win here with Ziggs down for another 40 and Nocturne down for another 20. They feel like they can finish. And matter of fact, they easily can here. First second turret will get taken down. And now they will focus on that second one here. Renekton going to be diving in, trying to stall them. As Cologne comes in, they pick up 2 kills, double for Aurelia. As she just zooms around. And that will be Faculty secure themselves their first win here in this best of 3. And it took a long time, 39 minutes and 20 seconds, but they got the job done, and that's all that really matters. As long as they can secure those wins, they are now one step closer to playing against TTD in the finals. But guys, we're gonna go a quick little break here. In the meantime, I'm gonna let this obviously play out over on the stream. But when we come back, or at least when I come back, we'll be getting underway with game number 2 here between these two teams. And we'll find out if Play Index can take it to a 1-1 and take it to a game number 3. Or if Faculty will get that clean 2-0 sweep that TTG did earlier on. So we'll see you guys in just a few.